just finished my longest ever novel, and I have a lot to say about it. Hazel and Oak is a young adult fantasy novel focusing on the titular characters and their adventures. They're both wizards' apprentices, and they get caught in a web of magic and mystery. I have been working on this project since November, and I finished it today, in June, at 3 a.m. It came out to 217,696 words and 432 pages. I use a very, very small font size. So let's go through and look at my last day of work on Hazel and Oak, my feelings after I finished it, and the projects that I have planned for the future. I started yesterday's workday very, very late in the evening, mostly because I was nervous to start the end. At around 7:30, my sister and I walked up to the park at the end of our street, and I got about 400 words in while she stretched and worked out. It wasn't much, but it was a start. I took a quick break for dinner and then sat down at the computer and worked well into the night. About halfway through my last chapter, I realized I had a lot more to go than I had originally thought. So, with a final push, I managed to beat my own personal record for most words written in a day. I wrote 5,200 words and finished the novel that same night. I typed the end and promptly passed out. Finishing a project like this, especially such a big one, is always really bittersweet for me. It's a mix of the pride of accomplishing something really big and the sadness of realizing that I have to leave the world and the characters behind for a little bit. Additionally, I don't know if you can tell with my voice, but I'm really sick right now, so I wasn't able to celebrate this accomplishment with my friends because I can't see them. I'm not going to school right now. Even so, I'm really, really proud of all of the hard work and the love that I poured into this project. And I also know that I'll be returning to the world of Hazel and Oak very soon. The revision is not done yet, and I still have a lot of work to do on this novel. In the meantime, I'm planning on working on something a tiny bit shorter. Camp NaNoWriMo is in July, and I'm going to be working on a mid-grade fiction fantasy book called Order of the Moths, which is a favorite genre of mine and one that I'm really, really excited about. Maybe I'll even film a little bit along the way.